10. He's not rallying for 2. Okay, can't afford it. That's fine.
A 210
open swing. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
No, I think this is super.
He's got impact.
lethal.
We're good.
Yeah.
He's
no,
dead.
this is super dead. Yeah.
Super lethal. No matter. Easy game.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's We The People here, coming to you with some more Legends of Runeterra content today. So this is going to be day 5 of my daily uploads. And of course, I have another deck for you guys. So today we will be talking about a deck that I have actually talked about on stream, on the last tournament stream that I had. Doughy came up with the name, but I also endorsed it. It's we called the deck Drumble. So basically it's a Draven Rumble deck that basically plays off of mostly leveling off Rumble, and basically sometimes you go for these crazy one-turn kills, but mostly it's just like getting a lot of damage over time and going for a really big push, usually in one turn. You also have a lot of discard outlets. You have a lot of cards that if you discard them, they don't matter. So it's a really cool and synergistic deck. But of course, before we get into the deck profile, guys, of course I gotta hit you guys with the YouTube stuff. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been appreciating everybody that's been coming by my channel, been looking at some of the content, been looking at some of the things I've been doing. Of course, tournament every single Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check it out. Links are going to be down below for the tournament. I put it up. Usually, I try to put it up either on Monday or Sunday, so everybody has a chance to join. And you know, I just like to talk about the tournament and stuff because it's I just have an amazing time, especially with Doughy. It's also on Doughy's channel if you guys want to check him out. He also has a YouTube as well. I'm gonna put that in the links down below, so anybody wants to check that out, it'll be in the links down below. I'm trying to think, did I have anything else to add? No, that's it. So I guess we can get into the deck profile, but yeah, we're just gonna get into the deck profile. I didn't have anything else to add. All right, so let me take you guys over there real quick. Come on, this is day 5. For the people that have been here from the beginning, y'all know how it goes, right? Y'all know how it goes. I gotta take you guys over here, all right? So, here it is, Drumble. So, as you can see, we are playing a lot of different cards. That can sometimes just win you the game. So, you got Ambush as a win condition, and we also are playing 3 of Might. So let's break this deck down. Let's give you guys the deck profile that we are looking for, and of course I have some amazing gameplay for you guys after the deck profile, so stay tuned for that. All right, so first card on the list, Poro Cannon. It is a 0 mana burst speed spell. To play, discard 1 to create 2 Daring Poros in hand. Daring Poro is, if you don't know what Daring Poro is, I'm sorry, I can't help you. But all jokes aside, Daring Poro is a 1 mana 1/1 Poro with elusive. That's what Daring Poro is. So basically, you want to usually discard a card that you don't really need to then get these Daring Poros to hand. All right, next card, Reborn Grenadier. This card is a 1 mana 3/2. To play, discard 1. When I'm discarded, summon an exact copy of me. So usually what this card is used for is to push in more damage. He's going to be discarded, but usually what you want to use him for is to push a little bit more damage, because like I said, a lot of times this deck wants to go for these kills all in one turn, these all-in turns. So when you get these little its and bits of damage, like 3 damage is a lot of damage in turn, because when you get this 3 damage in, it allows you now to be able to, like, say for instance, your opponent is, if your opponent's at 20, it's kind of hard to like one shot them. When your opponent is at 16 or 15, it gets way easier to one shot them. Like, it gets a lot easier to one shot your opponent when they're at like 15 or 14, or the golden number really for this deck is like 12. Like, honestly, sometimes you can literally just kill your opponent in one turn if they're at 12. All right, next card. Also, you're only playing one of this card. All right, next card. Zarnart Urchin. This is a 1 mana 2/1 to play, discard a card to draw a card. So this is your draw card. This is an inherent +1. This card is usually really good, especially when you use it with a card that either comes onto the board when discarded, like we're gonna get into later, or the Reborn Grenadier. This card is pretty good. All right, next card, Ambush. Like we talked about earlier, this is a 2 mana burst speed spell. Given ally +2/+1 this round. If you've added 2+ cards to your hand this round, give it elusive this round. So this card is really good. Also, what you have to keep in mind is, with Ambush, you are always, the reason why this card is really good, right, is that no matter what, with cards that say you've added 2+ cards to your hand, you're always at least 1 every single turn, because you have to draw a card. So all you need to do is add another card to hand, boom, Ambush is live. So this card is easy to activate. So this card is insane. Giving a card elusive in a deck where you're trying to one-shot your opponent, and it doesn't just give elusive, it gives +2/+0. Like, this card is literally insane. This card is insane. And you slap this card on a Rumble with Spell Shield, this card is insane. Like, I don't think I need to say anything more. All right, next card, Ballista Bot. So this is to be honest, in this deck, and this is why I really like this deck, to be honest, this deck has about 3 win conditions. First one being Rumble. Rumble, obvious win condition. Second one being this card, Ballista Bot. Because if you give Ballista Bot a freaking Ambush when it has like 7 or 8+ attack, this could just win you the game on the spot. This card can just win you the game on the spot. So let's talk about it a little bit. So Ballista Bot is a 2 mana 1/3. It has Augment, which means when you play a created card, grant me +1/+0. So every time you play the Ignition, which we'll get into later, this card gains +1/+0. Round start, create Ignition in hand. So every round start, you get an Ignition in hand. What is Ignition? Ignition is a 1 mana slow speed spell with bleeding. Deal 1 to the enemy nexus. So every single round start, you get to deal 1 to the enemy nexus, on top of also giving your Ballista Bot +1. This card is insane. Honestly, this card is actually absolutely insane. It's always been a really good card. It's just that the meta was kind of like off tune from playing cards like this last meta, because the meta was kind of faster, but meta is slowed down a lot, so we can play these Ballista Bots. Sometimes we can burn our opponent over like 5 or 6 turns. You've done 6 damage. Like, your opponent is at 14. Remember what I said in the beginning? Your opponent getting down to like 12, 11, even 10, you just one-shot them. Like, you just straight up one-shot them in 1 turn. Straight up. Like, there's no counterplay. They just straight up die. Like, straight up and down. They just die. All right. Next card, we have Boom Baboon. This is a 2-mana 3/1. When I'm summoned, create a Flame Choppers in hand. What Flame Choppers is, it's a 2-mana 0/2. When I'm discarded, summon me. So usually what you want to do is you want to combine Flame Choppers and Zana Urchin, and once you do that, it is an inherent +1 because you play Zana Urchin, you play on the Flame Choppers is summoned, and you replenish your hand with 1 additional card. It's actually a pretty good combo, and sometimes it can just straight up give you so many pluses on the board that it doesn't necessarily win you the game, but it puts you in a really good position, and it's really, really good. All right, next card, Fallen Rider. It's a 2-mana fearsome. When I'm discarded, create a Risen Rider in hand. This is a 2-mana 3/1. What is Risen Rider? Risen Rider is a 2-mana 4/2 with fearsome. Again, more discard fodder, and just being allowed to just discard this, like say for instance Zana Urchin discarding Fallen Rider, and then on turn 2 you then play the Risen Rider, is absolutely just ridiculous, honestly, because right there, if your opponent has no blockers or no way to respond, they're taking 6. Like, that's insane. Honestly, that's insane. All right, next card. Of course, I mean, come on. We couldn't have a deck in Piltover and Zon without playing this amazing card, Mystic Shot. What is Mystic Shot? Mystic Shot is a 2-mana fast speed spell. Deal 2 to anything. 9 times out of 10, this card is dealing 2 to face. That's what this card says to me. This card says deal 2 to enemy nexus. Alright, next card, Draven. Of course, it couldn't be a Draven Rumble deck without Draven. Alright, next, what is Draven? So Draven is a 3-mana 3/2. He used to be a 3-mana 3/3. This card was insane, so they made it a 3/2. When I'm summoned or strike, create a spinning axe in hand. Level up, I've struck with 2+ total spinning axes. This card, Draven, doesn't usually level up a lot in this deck, but when he does, he creates 2 spinning axes when he attacks or strikes. I mean, when he's summoned or strikes. Yeah, that's a lot of spinning axes. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of spinning axes. Also he gains Overwhelm. So Draven's champion spell is Whirling Death. A battling ally strikes a battling enemy, and then you create a Draven in deck, obviously. What is Whirling Death? What is Whirling Axe? Just in case you don't know, it's a 0-mana burst speed spell. To play, discard 1 to give an ally +1/+0 this round. This is also a created card, so it also gives Ballista Bot +1. So if you give a spinning axe to Ballista Bot actually gains a +2, not +1. Alright, so Draven's insane in this deck, obviously. I mean, Draven's just an insane card, let's be honest. Alright, next card. Get excited. To play, discard 1, deal 3 to anything. I don't know what this card says to y'all, but what this card says to me, deal 3 face. That's what this card says, straight up. Deal 3 to Nexus. That's what this card says. Alright, next card. Might, just like I said in the beginning, this deck is most definitely playing a 3 of Might. What is Might? Might is a 3-mana burst speed spell. Give an ally +3/+0 and Overwhelm. Overwhelm is an insane. It's an insane keyword. So it allows you to go for these literal wins in one turn. That's what this card says. This card says, oh, yo, do you want to win the game in one turn? That's crazy. Like, that's what that card says to me. I don't know what that card says to y'all, but that's what that card says to me. All right, next card. Whirling Death. We already went through this, but we can read it one more time. 3 mana fast speed spell. A battling ally strikes a battling enemy. So this card has a lot of implications, obviously with Draven, because it's his champion spell, but it also has a lot of implications with Rumble, because sometimes you can, I mean, we can get into Rumble coming in up to next, but sometimes with Rumble, when he has Impact also triggers when, like, say for instance, if the card is big enough to actually take a hit from Rumble, then Impact triggers twice. So these are things to keep in mind. Also, Rumble also gains another point of impact on level up. So he goes from dealing only maybe 2 impact to dealing actually 3 impact. So these are things to keep in mind. Alright, next card, Rune Reckoner. It is a 4 mana for 3. When I'm summoned, create a Midnight Raid in hand. What does Midnight Raid do? Midnight Raid is a 0 mana slow speed spell with fleeting. An ally starts a free attack. Oh, it's Demacia and Noxus. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, next card. Of course, we couldn't have Drumble without Rumble. So, this is a 4 mana, 5/4. Discard up to 3 cards to grant allied Rumbles everywhere. Impact for the first time, Quick Attack for the second, and Spell Shield for the third. Level up. I've dealt 12 plus damage. What does level up do? Level up, when you deal damage to the enemy nexus, create a random Mecha Yordle in hand, or if you have one, grant all Mecha Yordles in hand +1/+1 and reduce their cost. That's a lot. So there's a few things with Rumble that you have to keep in mind. Number 1, Rumble, first of all, the discard, you can choose to either discard 1, 2, or 3. So say for instance, if you know your opponent is playing a deck where they're not playing any interaction and you don't really need Spell Shield, you only have to discard 2 cards. You don't have to discard 2 cards. If you discard 2, then you get Impact and Quick Attack. Another thing to keep in mind, when Rumble levels up, these keywords that he has, he gets them again. So like, say for instance, if your opponent somehow takes away your Spell Shield, when the Rumble levels up, he gets Spell Shield again, because he got Spell Shield on Summon, but Rumble has Spell Shield on level up. So this card is actually a lot better than people give it credit for. And oh yeah, another thing to remember. This Rumble doesn't have impact. It only has impact when you summon it. When the Rumble levels up, Rumble gains an additional point of impact. So like, say for instance, if you attack with Rumble, right? Rumble only has 1 impact. So let's say this Rumble hits. Then let's say you Whirling Death a unit. Then Rumble, leveled up Rumble, will do 2 damage. If you like, I don't know if you guys understand, but basically, this Rumble only deals 1 damage, but this Rumble, leveled up Rumble, deals 2 damage. So that means that when Rumble double strikes, because I mean with Whirling Death, technically Rumble double strikes, Rumble is dealing 3 damage always, no matter what. Rumble's champion spell is Rumble's Flame Spitter. It's a 2-mana burst speed spell from Bandle City, obviously. Also, we need to talk about Rumble being from Bandle City and Noxus. But grant an ally +2/+0 an impact. Obviously, create a Rumble in deck. Alright. Next card, Decimate. We're trying to kill our opponent. We're playing Decimate. 5-mana slow speed spell. Deal 4 to the enemy Nexus. Done in. Basically, top deck this when your opponent's at 3 or a 4 or less, win the game. That's what this card says. Alright, next card, Survival Skills. This card is literally insanity. Allies can't drop below 1 health this round. Also, when it's discarded, your strongest ally can't drop below 1 health this round. So basically, if you actually play the card, then it keeps your whole board alive. But if you discard it, then it keeps the strongest ally that's on the board alive for the turn. Okay. Next card, last card, Lost Soul. Obviously, we couldn't play a Noxus and Piltover deck without playing a card like Lost Soul. This card used to be insane. It's actually now a pretty good card. It's not insanity anymore. This card used to have Challenger and it was freaking ridiculous. But now it's just a pretty good card. So what Lost Soul is, it's an 8-mana 5/4. When I'm summoned or discarded, create a Twin Blade Revenant in hand. What is Twin Blade Revenant? Twin Blade Revenant is a 4-mana 4/3 with Fearsome. Last breath, create a Lost Soul in hand. This is basically just recursion. It's basically just like, I'm gonna keep creating Lost Soul. Lost Soul is gonna create a Twin Blade Revenant, and then Twin Blade Revenant is gonna create the Lost Soul. So this card is absolutely insane. Even with the nerfs, I think this card is still a pretty good card. So that is the Drumble deck. This deck is absolutely insane. You can go for a lot of different ways to win. Obviously, you always want to open Rumble. You want to always go for things like Ballista Bot. You have a lot of different combos, and this deck is absolutely insanity sometimes, because you go for some really crazy plays, and sometimes your opponent just doesn't see them coming. But guys, I appreciate everybody that is, like I said in the beginning, I appreciate everybody that's watching. Tune in for the gameplay tournament on Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check the links down below. New tournament, Mystic Shop Podcast tournament number 13 is live, so you should be able to check it out in the links down below. Only the top 32 people, only the first 32 people that join are gonna actually play, because I'm sorry, me and Doughy only have time to really do a 32 tournament, not 32 volume tournament at the moment. But if people really like the tournaments that we're setting up, then maybe we can set up some other times that maybe we can do. But it really just depends on what the community wants. We'll try to facilitate what everybody wants. But stay tuned for the gameplay, and again, appreciate everybody for stopping by. Alright, see you in a minute.
You know, sometimes you just can't win. It happens.
I mean, I was trying. I was definitely trying. Alright. So, we have this on our Urchin here. It's usually a good card to keep in the early game. Part of me is telling me to full mold, though.
If it were me, I'm considering either keeping only Zaunite, or depending on the deck, which you know better than I do, get excited plus Zaunite, because there's a couple of 3 HP targets I think that you want to kill. But I probably would just keep Zaunite and just toss the other 3. Just find something to toss with the Urchin to make
the Urchin.
Yeah,
true. No, I like that.
That's my gut feeling on it, but you know. you just get things to discard, or you just get. It's like a top deck actually.
Yeah,
Good.
that's
You
pretty
don't
good.
have to do anything on turn one. Yeah. The day is saved. We have infinite discard.
Facts. Perfect. So, we have to think about taking this 1 damage here. But I don't think we do. Because we have double Zarnite. Like, I think we just develop.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same.
So Viego Kindred. Honestly, I haven't seen this deck, but I'm guessing it's
scary. It's actually really strong, from what I've seen. I've seen there was some other streamer that started doing it. I think it was Snooey. But oh yeah, I just posted it in Dex actually, the YouTube video.
Oh, for real?
Oh wait, no, I didn't. No. He faced it. It was in the first game. This deck's pretty scary. It's. Oh, we'll see.
So obviously we don't want to swing into that. That's pretty bad. That's why I was thinking.
We're chilling.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're supposed to take the 1 damage.
We're good. Honestly, like for now, we're just gonna have to play a little bit. We'll see what he does.
Okay. 8.
You see, we top deck the Rumble, and I would immediately get excited. But I would. Are you gonna play 2 Poro Cannons this turn? Actually, because like if you use a Poro Cannon right now, you get kind of more. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just get excited. Something doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think I honestly my gut feeling is to just
you want to nuke
get excited. Yeah.
Just don't even give him.
Yeah, my gut feeling should just.
He has twin disciplines, and like if he does, then I guess we just don't block. And at least he used it to keep the thing from dying, then instead of doing 3 more damage to our face, because we can't block here, because you lose both your units if you do. Next turn, we have Rumble. Rumble's a thing, but I think we do it next turn where we have an extra discard target.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's good.
Part of me wants to boom and then this,
cannon,
yeah.
Like it's kind of it ends up being the exact same thing. You just toss the 2 cards you make. Actually, what you can do is Poro Cannon the Ignition.
And then it's +1, right?
Yeah, then you end up with an extra card because Ignition's a free card.
Here comes a new challenger.
Heads up, by the way. Kindred's little I kill your weakest unit thing works through Spell Shield because it's not a spell. We greedy for that? Yeah, I guess we greed for it.
No, we greed for it.
Fuck it.
We most definitely greed for it. It's like, oh, that's crazy.
Damage.
Yep.
I like doing damage.
Sure.
You got punished. Alright. Yeah, just decimating, I guess. As long as he's not representing lethal, we're okay. But they do run atrocity. You're gonna have to block something, looks like. Toss the might, we don't need it. And we do need the Mystic Shot this turn. Well, okay. Yeah, you're wait, hold up. Does he have anything 2 HP? Oh no, he doesn't. Yeah, you're just doing this and playing the pull. 100%. I thought something was still 2 HP.
I think we're supposed to discard the Mystic Shot.
Yeah, because might can win you the game next turn. Better
Yeah.
Yeah, so sure. So So unfortunately, your Rumble's
Because we
dead.
do lose Rumble, but
Yeah, you just block the most damage. Yeah, like at least Rumble's leveled.
exactly.
And then you just top deck the other Rumble and win the game. Easy.
Easy. Calculated.
Or he could have that. Sure. Yeah, they run it as a one-off.
Wow.
You're alive, but you're basically dead.
Wait.
Yep.
He actually missed lethal.
Yeah, he could have gone for lethal. He could have gone for lethal, but he chose to disrespect you instead.
Now if I top deck Decimate, he lost. Or that.
Or that. Well, it's not flipped. Oh, it is flipped. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, all of them. Right,
all
right,
of
I
them
forgot
get it.
how Rumble
Yeah.
works. Yeah. I mean, now your Rumble's dead. But it's fine. Maybe he doesn't block with you pre. Oh. Wait, what's the math on this?
It's dead.
5
Oh,
plus 1?
no. Oh, he's
Damage.
almost dead. Ah,
6 damage,
so
yeah.
close.
Yeah. If he had blocked with the spiders, but he never would have blocked with the spiders. No reason to.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, Mystic Shot top deck.
Easy.
Oh, that's almost a Mystic Shot, but you're out of cards.
That's rough.
Oh,
Where
I love that you still almost won that game.
where did I misplay, honestly?
Maybe we should have waited until we had a way to play around Twin Disciplines before Get Exciting the Kindred. I think in retrospect, Get Excited on the turn that Kindred came out was probably a mistake.
Yeah, we should have just
I was
get excited.
it was too early to it was too early to kind of hand read and decide if he had Twin Disciplines or not. He'd never had a reason to play it till then, so it was probably a mistake to play as if he didn't have it.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is NA. We if they have it, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of times if you play it out, you can kind of figure out what they have, and
It feels so right. So this is the mulligan in my head. Be honest.
yeah, looks pretty standard to me.
We just want Rumble things, and hope to God that it works. All right, Rumble things.
It's a good start.
Zoe, that's cheating.
They always have Zoe on one.
That's cheating.
Guy's got a pretty good name. I think I've seen him before.
I just realized. I just realized. That looks like 3 free damage. Hey, block Zoe?
Okay.
Seems legit.
I guess he's definitely got a second one.
Weirdly enough, I don't know if we play anything this turn. Because we want to discard.
You can Zaunite Urchin the. Oh, right.
Because we kind of
Yeah,
want to
we don't.
discard for Rumble.
Yeah, and you can just.
Yeah, I think we just take
we're chilling.
this.
Yeah, we're vibing.
Yeah, I think we just take
We're
this.
taking 0. Hell yeah.
Yep, we're just taking 0.
Whatever.
He does go to 5, which he could play the landmark, but we're like, okay.
You know what turn it is.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, and we get free damage in? Hey, we take those.
And you pulled a 0-3, right?
Yep. All day. This is fine. That is a lot of mana. Okay. All right. We can talk.
Time out. Wait a minute.
That is too much, man. Hold on. Wait. Oh god.
This man's chugging the good juice here. What the?
I think we gotta. I think we have to go for this.
I think. Well.
Because he's gonna.
Yeah.
He's gonna play a big spell.
Sure. Yeah. We do this and then we just burn him and play a free card.
Yeah, but do we might?
Looks.
Just cause?
No. Well, you could might to remove the 0/3 if you wanted to, but there's no reason to might otherwise. Wait, actually, you kind of have a lot. Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
we're kind of missing a lot
1,
of damage
2,
here.
6, 7, 8. No. Do the thing again and do the eye because brain needs it. Oh yeah, that's true. If you ballistic bot first, you like get 3 damage from each one.
Yeah.
If you do it before if you don't pre-commit it. Yeah. We ballistic bot 100%. Do
an ignition,
shoot him
right?
for 1. Shoot him for 1. Yeah, do an ignition. Don't attack.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to because this is a lot of missed damage. If we,
I mean, he doesn't have Feel the Rush because he's 1 mana.
he's
short.
1 mana short. Yeah.
So like he's gonna at most play 6 mana this turn because he wants to play Feel the Rush or 7 mana, I guess. He could.
Okay,
Okay.
Avalanche is a pretty good start.
That's fine. He pops our spell shield. I guess he could Frostbite Rumble, and maybe that's the punish.
True.
Maybe-
Frostbite
maybe-
does
maybe-
suck.
I mean, we're committed to this. It's fine. He could have second Avalanche though.
Double Avalanche would suck.
Yeah, I think trying to win this turn is a little greedy. I think maybe we just, even though we should have attacked previously, I think we just attack now. Because the biggest punish is Avalanche. He probably has Frostbite, but if he doesn't, it's fine. We get our spell shield back.
True.
It's
We
important.
do get our spell shield back. Yeah. All right, that sold me. And if he gets greedy and blocks there, then we just might do it.
Yeah. Well, he could do that and Frostbite. Okay, he just gives it to us.
We're getting hot.
Okay. It's the better slot bot.
Okay.
Decimate may as well.
Looks like Tristy could use a good wash.
1 drop, and I'll scrap you.
All right. So fill the rush incoming, right?
Okay. Okay, he's obliterating your ballistic bots.
No.
I guess.
Oh no! He's dealing
Yeah, they're
3.
attack. Oh no! He's obliterating things with 4 or less attack.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we just say okay.
You could have double bited to keep them both alive.
That is true. Okay.
Like it doesn't matter because like okay, we do this, we play a unit. Like we're infinite value over here.
Yeah, we played.
You can do this. Actually, do you want to go wide or do you want to just? He only has 1 unit. We're fine. You can play that, then ignition, then mystic shot. Like we have super lethal in our hand. Our opponent has 2 mana. He's not doing shit. We take
Like
10.
we just take this, right?
We take 10. Yeah, we just take 10. What's he gonna do? Another 10? He's not rallying for 2. Okay, can't afford it. That's fine.
Turn in the
A
tanks.
Just
210.
open swing. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
No, I think this is super.
He's got impact.
lethal.
We're good.
Yeah.
He's
No,
super
this
dead.
is super dead. Yeah.
Super lethal. Don't matter. Easy game.
Ready for round 2.